Well, the fate of gene editing technologies could be discussed in ongoing trade talks around the world. Experts are fighting to ensure the process's potential and its differences from genetic modification are clear. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock reports.
Experts say gene editing is the future of U.S. ag, both on and off the farm.
How many folks today really enjoy, when you go to the grocery store and you grab a tomato, you enjoy the taste and you enjoy the texture? Not so much. There's been a lot of breeding over the years to get those products to be harvestable, to get them to be transportable. Reintroducing taste, reintroducing texture, and that kind of thing can be done using these types of technology.
Gene editing, which alters a plant or animal's own genetic material rather than introducing outside material, as with genetic modification, is leading to serious advances in everything from disease resistance in crops to feed efficiency in livestock. But with so much productive potential, farmers are anxious to start the conversation with consumers now.
We need to be transparent and make sure that we have social acceptance. And that's why you're seeing me here. We think there's 5 years away from market, but I think let's have the open dialogue and discussion, because before I utilize it, I want to make sure that there is social acceptance because of bad experiences in the past.
Experts are also keeping an eye on which agency, either USDA or FDA, will ultimately regulate these technologies and what kind of scrutiny food products involving genetic engineering will face, particularly when it comes to labeling.
They want to know everything about the way their foods are produced, but they also want to know about it in 2 words on a food label. Production is a system, and it takes a long time to explain a system, and so we can't do both. The challenge is trying to figure out how to tell the story and to explain that in order for you to really understand what it is that you're eating, you have to understand the system, and I can't give it to you in 2 words on a food label.
In the midst of global trade uncertainty, how countries will view gene-edited organisms is another key concern. But experts say the conditions are encouraging.
Argentina's got 3 animals moving through today that are gene-edited. They've made a very strong statement they are not GMO. They will not be regulated by GMO, and from that standpoint, they're moving forward based on the value and the safety of the product. I think that the U.S. needs to really ask those questions and get moving on this, because I think some other countries are going to start moving a little bit faster.
The outcome of a lawsuit in the EU, scheduled to be released to the public later this month, should give U.S. companies more perspective on how Europe may treat gene-edited products, and could play into EU-U.S. trade talks surrounding agriculture. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
Well, scientists are also focusing on minimizing disease in both plants and animals, which experts say is a major win for consumers concerned about their food's carbon footprint. While meteorologists